Hi folks, this is Steven here from Vintage and Books, and thank you for clicking on us and being a part of this book giveaway. I'd love to tell you a little bit about us and what we do. We started back in 2013, 2014, so about a little over half a decade of experience as book dealers, and what we do primarily is help libraries keep books out of landfills and find them a good second home. Um, so most of these library organizations, and it wasn't until I started getting into the business, I started to realize that there's a real book problem in this country. Like most of the libraries are overflowing with books, and they don't have enough space to store them all, and they really, really want to get rid of them, but they want to make sure that they go to a good second home. Mainly because there's a big problem when it comes to getting books recycled. One of them being, it's horrible to recycle a book, especially when there's so many literacy organizations, and especially when so many people want them. Just the question is, how do we find those people? There's also issues with it as well, where even if you could get a book recycled, usually they're not. So libraries are government-funded organizations, which this means that recyclers bid on the job based on the district. So they could bid on the entire county's recycling, the town's recycling, so on and so forth. So they'll handle all the recycling for like the fire department, the schools, the police department, the courthouse, et cetera, the library, et cetera, et cetera. And the issue with that is, I'll show you an example of a book that I'm giving away next week, Charles Sandburg. It's a paperback book. Binding here, right there, that is glue all over it. So for a recycler, if they're not set up to recycle books, specifically soft cover books, they cannot put this with regular paper because the glue gunks up the shredding device. So what happens is it just sits there and sits there, and a lot of these recycling plants have stockpiles full of books over there that eventually they just get rid of and throw out. Worse yet, which is actually even harder to recycle, hardcover books. And Moby Duck over here. It's kind of funny. This is on the book giveaway. Again, next week. I picked this one out for you guys. So 28,000 rubber ducks lost at sea. I'd want it, but I was told that I have to stop stockpiling books for personal use. As you can see back here, I have quite a many of them when I go out hunting for books. I haven't gone through all those yet, so I'm not sure what completely I'm selling and what I'm giving away, but I know this one's definitely, I'm giving this one away because I think it's cool and you guys might like it. So I'll show you real quick about that hardcover book. This right here, that has to be cut off in order to recycle this. So this cannot be recycled with the paper. It's got to be separated and sorted, which means that the recycler has to have a special debinding machine, and not all of them have. So what happens? Recycling is a business just like anything else, and they fill up with books, and then nobody can really find another person to take the books to recycle them or whatever, so they get tossed in the landfill, which is, horrible. So not only are they not going to a good second home, they're ending up in a landfill. They're not even being recycled, and that's just terrible. So as I started working in this business, I wanted to try and do something about it. So what we've been doing about it so far is we've been helping to keep the libraries of, say, local homeless shelters and women's shelters filled with books. Sometimes other stuff too. So we do some other nonprofit work as well, where we run into a lot of secondhand products in this industry. So like we'll donate sleeping bags, blankets, bike clocks, like those kinds of things to the homeless shelters as well, because we can get them very inexpensively. So we do that as well, but it's not enough. There's only so much space that these organizations can have for their libraries, and it's still not enough. The libraries are still overflowing with books. I can only sell so many of them to help these organizations raise funds. I can only give so many away to various shelters, which is why I'm looking for your help. So what I'm trying to do here is I hope that you guys are liking this idea. Is I want to give away right now, keep it small, like 3 boxes of books a week. And you can see my video last week where I think I'm giving away history books, cookbooks, and like another kind of ad hoc pile of books where it's kind of just some more popular stuff. I think there's some Oliver Sacks in there, which everybody usually likes Oliver Sacks. So I'm trying to give away those every week, and you can really do your part by signing up here and providing your email address. And every week I'll produce a video like this, or more like the one I produced last week, where I'll just go through and say, okay, here are the books, and if you guys are interested in getting a box of books, I'm giving away 100% for free. No shipping, no kind of small print on that. It's 100% free. Currently experimenting right now because I really do want to make sure I keep giving back to the community and keeping the spirit of what we want to do as a company, which is just finding these books as a second home. Like if I can't if we can't sell them, and even some of the books that we can sell are part of the giveaway too. I think Moby Duck is actually one of them where I just kind of, I think I can sell this, but to be honest, I just handpicked it out because I think it's like really cool, and would be a good one for you guys. But yeah, we're just trying to like get the books out there, and if you know somebody who likes free books, please share this video, share the there's a little link. There's going to be a link down in the description. Share that. There's a whole point system and stuff. If you share it with people, you can also get like discount coupons and like free stuff on our fan page as well for sharing. And I really hope that you guys like it. And let me know in the comments below what you'd be interested in as far as books, as far as the genres of books that you'd like to read. And I'll find them for you guys and send them out for you and do it on a weekly basis. So that's about it for me. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm producing a video sometime probably around Wednesday. What's that? December 3rd, something like that. December 4th. I'll have to check real quick here. Sorry, I don't have a calendar in front of me. Anyway, I'm producing a video sometime around Wednesday next week, and it's going to be, I've got about 20 books or so that are going to be three different boxes. Doing that giveaway. Also, if you belong to any sort of organization that could use a lot of free books, especially children's books, I know I can get a lot of children's books for you. History, very popular. Anything involving presidents. Unfortunately, it's because of our political system that it's part of their marketing campaign that politicians overprint their books like crazy. So if you guys are interested in political books, that politicians especially overprint their hardcover books, which is kind of annoying because it's sort of, contributing to the whole, landfill type of problem that we have going on. Because as I mentioned before, not every recycler can, take hardcover books. They're especially uncommon, even more uncommon than the softcover books. So yeah, I'd love it. I'd love if somebody was like, yes, I could take thousands of political books. I would be like, okay, great. I can really help you. So feel free to kind of leave comments below. Feel free to reach out, share this with your friends who'd love to get some free books as well. I'm just trying to give out as many as I can and see what we can do to, make it sustainable at some point. But yeah, anyway, thanks for listening, and look forward to hearing from you. Have a good day, folks. Bye.